So we may at some point be joined by my dog for this, but let's see how we get on. So this is the foot release, and you can do this sitting or standing depending on how tight your feet are. I'm going to do it sitting down today because my feet are quite tight, so I'm just taking a bit of the pressure off. If I need any more pressure, I'm going to lean my elbow onto my knee. So take your shoes and socks off, pop the ball under the arch of your right foot and roll it around until you find the tightest point, which for me is just about there. So I'm going to hold the ball there, stop moving and just breathe. And with every out breath, I'm going to try to get the muscle to relax a little bit more. So let's count from 10. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So no more than sort of 2 to 3 out of 10 on the pain scale. This should be discomfort that you can process and relax into, not pain that makes you tense up. Okay, so let's find a different spot. So roll the ball around again. And let's see if we can find another tight place. Oh, that'll be there for me, a little bit further back. Okay, so again, I'm just going to hold the ball there and breathe. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then I'm going to come off there, find another spot. This is getting a bit easier for me now. So I'm going to lean on my elbow. I've got my elbow on my knee, which you can't see because it's out of shot. I'm leaning on my elbow and I found another tight spot. So I'm just putting a bit more weight through it now. And the idea is to really try and drape your foot over the ball. So it's not sort of to be very, very stiff there. It's just let your foot relax over the ball. And so this last spot, here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Okay, so that's right foot, now left foot. So left foot on the ball again. Yeah, left foot's feeling pretty tight, so I'm going to wiggle the ball around, find the tightest spot. Now it's a completely different spot from the under here. So here is under sort of the base of my third toe, so it's sort of on the third metatarsal. So again, I'm going to stop moving and breathe. So with every out breath, try and get it to relax a little bit more. Drape your foot over, try and relax your foot. Okay, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and let's move the ball. Oh, that's another horrible spot. Okay, I moved it about half an inch and it's horrific. Here we go. Try to relax the foot as much as you can, so no more than 2 or 3 out of 10. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and okay, pressure off. Let's move the ball around again and find a third spot. You can find lots more spots, by the way. I'm just demonstrating with 3. So here we go. This one's right towards the back. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and let go. So that's the release part complete. And now we need to activate the stabilizers. Now, one of the most important stabilizers in the foot is the Flexor Hallucis Longus, which pulls the big toe down. So it comes all the way underneath the big toe, underneath the knuckle of the big toe, under the foot, and then all the way up the calf. It's the muscle that you should use when you push off the ground when you're walking or running, but most people, or lots of people certainly, don't do that either to bad habits or to injury, and they tend to sort of come off the outside of the foot. So here we go. Let's grab your blue tack and your coaster. Here's what I prepared earlier. So there's my blue tack sitting on top of my coaster. I've got about a grape-sized piece of blue tack. So roll it in a ball, as you see, and stick it on top of your coaster, and then put that underneath your right big toe. Have the rest of your foot resting on the floor. So actually I might change, stuck to my toe, excellent. So what I'm going to do is just move myself so that I'm slightly further around so you can see my big toe working. Here we go, that's a better angle, okay. So keeping the rest of my toes relaxed and the whole of my foot on the floor, everything else relaxed, I'm just going to have the big toes directly under my toenail effectively. So it's under the end of my toe. And I'm just going to push my big toenail down towards the floor. So I'm squashing that blue tack as hard as I can. And to do that, you have to activate the flexor hallucis longus muscle. So I can feel that, and you can probably see that working. Yeah, there we go. So that little muscle here is flexor hallucis longus, and I can feel that standing out as I press down with my big toe. Push down like that, and you can see that little muscle standing out there, and I can feel it working all the way up through the calf. So I just pulse it here. So we're just going to do 20 reps of pushing down with the big toe. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Focus on the big toe. 5, 6, 7. Really feel that blue tack squishing. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Good. So that's really activated that big toe muscle, and you can see that I have done some damage to my blue tack. So I'm going to roll that back into a ball, and then it's the left foot's turn. Now my left foot is not as good because I fell down the stairs about a few months ago, and I really damaged my my left flexor hallucis longus. So my left one is not as good. So this will be interesting to see if I can get it immediately. So resting the foot on the floor, just bring that back a bit so that blue tack. Right, let's bring that back a bit so it's more visible. Okay, big toe on the rest of the foot on the floor, big toe on the blue tack. Here we go. So pushing down as hard as I can. This is definitely weaker on this side. And you may find that you have a weaker side, but here we go. So just pushing it down. So let's do 20 reps. So 1, 2, 3. You can see my heel wants to come up. 4. I'm cheating. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That's definitely working. 12, 13, 14, 15. Don't let the heel come up. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay, so we've woken up the flexor hallucis longus on both sides. So I'm pushing the blue tack out the way. I'm going to stand up now and do this without blue tack. Now all I'm going to get you to do is to sway forward so that your weight's onto your big toes. Let me turn that way so you can see slightly. You're just going to sway onto your big toes. It's not a big calf raise. It's just taking your body weight forwards onto your toes. But as you do that, press your big toes into the ground as if the blue tack was still there. So imagine that you've still got that blue tack under your big toes, pushing your big toenails into the ground. And that is how you integrate the flexor hallucis longus functionally. And this is what you feel, that pushing down into the ground with your big toes as you push off the ground when you walk. So that is how you release the plantar fascia, the muscle under the sole of the foot, and it's how you activate the flexor hallucis longus. And that is a much more functional and balanced way of using your feet.